Good morning, everyone. Namaste. We are going to call in Archangel Michael to clear, cleanse the space, all negative and lower vibrations from our mind, body, and soul. Home and hearts, placed in the white light of protection on us with his blue seal. We're also going to call in Zoe, the feminine Christ, because we are going to be reading out of a book. A commenter on my video commented and said to look into this book, and I'm very intrigued by this book. So it's 222 Feminist Christ, a love story written in the stars, and it says Zoe. So start by reading the back of it. It says, "She did not rise to be worshipped. She rose to awaken the light within you." Here is a picture that it shows you. It says 222 11. It has Flower of Life, and then it says 96 Awaken. It says the call to remember. Before I could explain it, I felt it. Before I could speak it, I lived it. The universe didn't teach me in words, it sang in signs. 1111 lit my path like lanterns who hum beneath my skin. Every number a vibration, every whisper a key. I didn't find the truth, it found me. In silence, in symbols, in the moment I almost forgot. This isn't just my story, it's a map etched in memory. A call not just to remember who I am, but who you've always been. And now we're going to read the power of 4. It says, 4 is the altar, the ancient and the wide. Breath of the earth, the soul's sacred guide. 4 corners hold the heavens in place. 4 winds that whisper with infinite grace. 4 elements dancing, earth, water, flame, air, for the spirit that no one can tame. 4 seasons in rhythm, birth to decay, each one a teacher in its own holy way. 4 is the grounding, the temple, the door, the bones of the body, the roots and the core. It is mother and father, the dark and the light, the shadow that softens the sword and the right. Not good, not bad, just balance, just whole. The cross of creation etched deep in the soul. The builders, the breaker, the silent storm. The one who remembers the reason we're born. God is not one, not split into 2, but 4 sacred faces revealing what's true. The feminine rising, the masculine still, the shadow that teaches, the light that will heal. So let them reduce it, let them forget. You came here to build what is not risen yet. With 4 as your anchor and stars in your chest, you are the temple, you are the quest. And it says 4, the number of foundations, the earth, the sacred code of alignment. And then it has the symbol. And then it's got the codes of remembrance that are activated in divine timing. And then I'm going to show you the codes. You might want to pause the screen and take a snapshot of it. So we're going to move on to the prologue. It says, the numbers were always leading me home. The universe has been speaking to me in numbers my whole life, but it wasn't until I awakened in 2018, and I awoke in 2020, the end of I knew something was going on in 2020, but I didn't really fully wake until the end of 2021, January 2021, sorry. But I truly understood their meaning. In the stillness of the awakening, I heard it in my spirit, for gratitude. At first it was just a phrase, a seed, a frequency. I wrote it, whispered it, wore it in my heart. It felt like a divine assignment, yet its purpose was hidden, waiting for divine timing. The foundation was laid in 2020 when I launched For Gratitude and created the For Gratitude healing video. In an effort to reach around the globe, but to no avail, every attempt to share it seemed energetically blocked. Looking back, I see now that I was being prepared, learning in the waiting, guided by divine timing. And I very much resonate with that thought. That's exactly what I've been in for the last 4 years, probably. That timing was written in the stars. In 2022, during one of the darkest chapters of my life, abandoned, unseen, and unsupported, I turned to creation for survival. I began making bracelets not for fashion, but for lifelines. Each one was a prayer woven in thread, intention, sealed in beads, and coated with the light, gratitude, and remembrance. I offered them to the world as medicine. Only one friend bought one, but that act became a revelation. I realized how many of us walk around unaware of the light that we hold, how we overlook the sacred things that become humble forms. For gratitude was just not just for others, it was for me. A reminder to thank God when my stomach was empty, to thank the earth when I had no shoes, to thank the mission even when I couldn't see the next steps. For gratitude is a code, a vibration, a promise, a reminder that everything begins and ends in gratitude, even suffering, silence, and even survival. It is a frequency that will guide others home, give birth to the vision of the dragonfly. This book is my remembrance of love, of mission, of Christ, of the divine feminine rising, not in vengeance, but in vibration. It is not written to convince you. It is written to activate you. And you are holding the book now because you are ready to remember too. And I'm going to show you a picture of a sacred geometry woven into the soul's blueprint. And as I'm reading, I'm getting crown chakra upgrades tingling in my crown as I'm reading this. So it goes over different words for glossary of remembrance. I don't think I'm going to go into all of these, but it says divine consciousness, the unified awareness of love, truth, and oneness. Divine consciousness is the state of being beyond separation. It is Christed energy, the frequency of pure presence, where the masculine and feminine energies are in harmony. It is what we are made of and what we return to, sometimes referred to as Christ consciousness, which in my opinion has caused division. And then it goes over like twin flame, Christed feminine, awakened, the feminist Christ, sacred numbers, the clarion call, divine union, and Zoe. Let's read Zoe. Zoe, the divine life, eternal life, the breath of source that moves through all things. Zoe is more than a name, it is a code, a vibration, a remembrance of the Christed feminine, embodied on earth. It is the soul's essence spoken aloud. So this definitely looks like an easy read book. I don't know if I'm going to read the whole thing verbatim, but I might skim through it and read different passages out of it. But I definitely look forward to it. And before I press play, it's at 8:48 on the timer. So I hope this helps. Love you all. Have a blessed day, and namaste.